feeling so familiar. Haven't I been here before? I know your smile is falling. Pick it up and smile away. A place with you is better. I'm better off with you, I'll say. Like a carnival, holding on to midnight. Like a carnival, holding on forever. Like a carnival, let's celebrate.
Here in the night, better off anyway. Here in the night, better off anyway. Here in the night, better off anyway. Here in the night, better off anyway.
Like a carnival, holding on to midnight. Like a carnival, holding on forever.
Hello again, and thank you for joining us here at 2K Sports. Brian Anderson. Here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And it's Holmgren missing. And up to court come the Thunder on the break. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Tort just going off, making a big show of how athletic he can be.
And he drives in. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love this approach, getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Williams misses. Back to SGA. To the inside. The kick out to Williams. And here's SGA outside. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Williams with the screen. For three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
SGA double. Pass to Caruso. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. They get the rebound. Williams from long range.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
And Williams punches it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
The Thunder pull it in. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
There's the triple. And no good. Thunder with a lead. Pass to Caruso. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And that one good. Holmgren's got his second basket of the game.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat.
His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Dort, left side. Outside, SGA. .110 left in the first quarter here. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
That one drops for him.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Holmgren outside. From deep. Williams grabs the board. Thunder trail by 3. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Oklahoma City with another. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams with the screen. And Williams punches it home. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 13. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
This game has been like a seesaw, both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Here's SGA on the drive.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
Here's Joe. Counted from distance. Joe's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And it's SGA missing. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Wallace. On target from range. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
Yeah, these teams have swapped leads 7 times already. We're not even in the second half.
SGA drives in. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
The three from Mitchell. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
If he gets that kind of space on the perimeter, you know it's going in.
Outside, SGA. Outside, Williams. And stolen by Hartenstein. Takes the three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Holmgren. Outside for SGA. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Yes, it's good. Now it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Williams with it. Hartenstein covering. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The floater. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you.
Here's the three. And the three-pointer goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9. Oh! Get you some!
Nice. And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. .124 left to play in the second quarter.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Outside for Dort. Fires for 3. Good work defensively by Dort. Holmgren outside. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And they're on the run. Holmgren right side. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his skills inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
To the middle. And the big finish by Holmgren.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Inside. Holmgren. Holmgren puts it through.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. From behind the arc. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder lead by 3.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
Pure from three-point range. And it's 8 points for Jalen Williams.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Dort for three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Pass to Caruso. 6 to shoot. Back to Williams. Williams on the wing. Lets the three fly. Thunder with a lead.
Come get it, come get it.
SGA deciding where to go with it. Down low. Right at the free throw line. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Stolen by Caruso. Inside. Outside for Dort. Missed inside. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. To the middle. Outside, SGA. There's the three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last.
Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Back to Williams. Clock at 4. Shot from the top of the key. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Timeout.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls, Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Pass to Wallace. Outside Mitchell. To the paint. And Hartenstein slams it in.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with the rebound. For the tie. And it's Mitchell laying it in. Mitchell's got 7 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Cason Wallace.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player, making free throws.
And a fast break now for the Thunder. And here's Caruso outside. Gets the three to fall. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Joe. From downtown. Hits the trifecta. Joe's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And Williams drops them both. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Outside Mitchell. Outside Joe. Williams from long range. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, there's really been an uptick in intensity. Just look at the way these guys are battling on the glass and for loose balls.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The The Thunder with the rebound. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Joe. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Joe's got 8. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A. And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Mitchell. From deep three-point range, Williams grabs the board.
It's never easy from that distance.
Oh, Chet Holmgren, unreal!
And get up, Chet. Wow. The next unicorn with the fancy slam.
Now Joe. Outside for Mitchell. And so it's Oklahoma City closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great.
Oklahoma City, 52.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Thunder trail by 7. Caruso outside. Shot's good. SGA making the play.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Outside, Williams. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chet Holmgren.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision-making.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Oh, SGA, sweet.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Here's Holmgren. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. To the inside. Chet not messing around inside.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
He launches, buries it from outside.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Now Dort. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren there for the rebound. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, Shea packs one down.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Williams outside. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Shoots. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Another chance. Ooh, he needed it, and he got it.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Here's the pass to Williams. Oh, it misses. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal.
Well, they tried to punch the ball inside right there, but the window closed quickly. That's great defense.
Here's Caruso. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Oh, and that is how you make a bold statement. Overcoming that size differential and throwing it down.
Caruso. Oh, he leaves no question.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Banks it home. Big shot.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
From 17 feet out. Holmgren there for the rebound. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
They just have to play smart defense, avoid fouling at all costs, and prepare to go to the charity stripe. As long as they follow this game plan, they should be good.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. Coach implored them to stay locked in mentally, telling the squad, quote, "I know you're tired, but we cannot make costly mistakes." It was a simple but important message.
Thanks for that, Allie. Caruso! Yes, sir, with the three. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. And they